last week with
Yes.
DeDeDe. He was on
What
winner's
is that
side.
shirt? Is that Shadow the Hedgehog
Yeah.
and Shadow the Hedgehog? Why is there 6 of them?
I don't know.
Why is there
Uh,
Shadow the Hedgehog,
Fox-
Shadow Clone Jutsu?
Fox thinks he wins, that DeDeDe wins this matchup.
He's delusional.
We're going to see if it does.
No, I don't think any result would change my opinion here. Fox could
This is going to be a hot
triple-
set, though.
Literally, I mean, now it's impossible. Fox could quite literally
Triple 3, you still wouldn't think it.
triple JV4, and I would still think, no, I don't think that he wins this matchup.
Yeah.
I would just think that there was a tremendous skill issue.
Tremendous.
Yeah, like, I could not be convinced. However, I do love that Fox is a believer in his character.
Oh, yeah.
More
And,
than
that could take your character to the next level if you believe in your mid, or in this case, low tier.
I want everyone at home who is a cloud doubter or who thinks maybe it's a character problem to look at themselves in the mirror and think about the fact that Fox thinks that DeDeDe wins this matchup, and do with that what you will.
Remember when Spark said Bayo and Roy was 50-50?
Yeah, right.
Smash
In
4.
Smash 4.
4?
You know, Bayo Roy is, it's 50-50. You know, there's a 50% chance. Roy wins, 50%
Such a good,
chance Bayo wins.
such a good clip.
That's beautiful.
Come on, I was like, okay, okay, Spark, I have to go commentate. Such a good clip.
It's glorious. Oh,
All right. That sent at a really weird angle that
I'm wondering why down air instead of like a weak nair into back air. I don't know, maybe that doesn't connect right now. Or what? Fox kind of falling behind, but I mean, we'll live forever. Oh,
will live forever. Aegis will apparently against that.
I guess so, but eventually the up tilt's going to do it. 34% is nothing.
Yeah.
You're essentially at 0 if you're Fox right now.
Yeah. This is quarters to get into top 8, and Blank Name definitely wants to take out the second place, silver finisher from last week.
Why didn't that swallow him? I feel like there's so many other burst moves that run right into the mouth of a King DeDeDe there and get swallowed.
Fox was playing a little bit off. He totally didn't see that read on that platform.
Gotta watch out! I really thought he was gonna get clipped by the last hit of that sword.
You got to play on if you need to play against Aegis as DeDeDe.
Yeah, I mean, well, maybe you don't need to play it 100% if you win the matchup.
All right. Here's where he said you kind of get your money's worth when you put him off stage, and it is working really well.
Here's what confuses me about that. DeDeDe already just wins by ledge trap. He'll do that to any character.
Yeah, but I think it's very potent against Aegis, but
Sure.
try getting him there,
I mean, you do gotta get them out there.
What?
Ooh.
How do you get out of all that?
Whiffed both of those, ends up standing up into the forward tilt, but it's still a very doable game. Managed to get back to the ground with just a 10% scratch. This should be death. No way.
Wow, not enough time.
Yeah, I guess DeDe's a little bit too slow. I thought maybe he could get a raw bear in, but definitely not enough speed. Set up that Gordo. Didn't quite hit the up tilt.
He's not landing a lot of these ledge traps that he usually does, too.
And if that's the matchup maker, it's not going to look too good if you're missing him. Ooh, crossed over. That's a big cross-up from Blank Name.
Ooh, calling out that
Oh!
people like to do.
And Fox throwing it away at the end. He didn't want to get two-framed again. Honestly, I think you just say better have it. Better, you got to execute or else.
Yeah, that's a rough one.
Doesn't look like he wins it. Okay, I'm saying Fox could JV4 for the remainder of the set, and I would still not be convinced that DeDeDe wins the match.
What if MKLeo came in with his Aegis? Got destroyed.
It got destroyed by Fox?
Yeah.
I would think it's a skill issue. Simply be better.
Yeah, Blank Name's just playing the matchup really well.
He is not getting super duper cheesed by it.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're seeing really efficient stock removal, which is not normally what you see against King DeDeDe. Normally he lives for a very long time.
Yeah, right.
But I feel like either A, we're getting reasonable % KOs, or B, it's not really affecting the way that Blank Name is playing. They're just continuing to do the same thing over and over, and it's working, you know?
Yeah.
Whoa!
Well, yeah.
No way!
That's what happened.
All right, well, that's just part of the matchup, you know?
Okay, the butt hitbox, I guess, in that move.
Sure, man. This character is a part of DLC Pack 2.
They just kind of scribble the hitboxes.
Oh, you just eat them on the way down. That's crazy.
Is a sentence you say about this game.
Yeah. Whoa. Okay. Dancing a lot around the platform, see who can really get the most advantage from it. Swing and hammer. Looking like point north.
I do like this stage pick for Fox, though. You just get that nice lane. You can just throw Gordo in.
Yeah.
And the mallet covers so much.
I haven't seen Blank Name try to bounce the Gordo back a single time. That might be one thing that I think.
Oh my god.
Yoink. So that's
It just
cheese.
exploded. Well, I mean, that's you don't whiff side B in neutral,
Well,
you know.
okay, so the reason that happened,
Just because of mashing it.
yeah, is because of mashing. So, I mean, there's a bunch of reasons why. But first of all, that move doesn't put you in lag for a lot. But you can usually cancel the mash with a B move. A lot of people don't realize that. That star you can cancel out with a B move. So some characters, I think Ganondorf can always true punish it with side B, which is insane.
Awesome. He needs it.
Yeah, he does need it. I will never say he doesn't need it. But if you're just trying to mash out of something, you press a button first that is the desirable outcome, and then you mash.
He went for it all right there. Kind of just swung hard.
Both are going to put him off stage. We got to do something with it here. Oh, yeah, that'll do something with it.
That angle
that down
back
air again?
I don't know.
I can't tell sometimes, man. Both down air and back air look the same.
Blank Name could still do it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's King DeDeDe.
Yeah.
You can always do it. Oh, come on!
Wow, coverage.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you're out of the blender, or are you?
Never out of the blender. He just continues to blend. Oh, that's a big foresight, but 0 punish.
Yeah.
Trying to grab him from 12 feet away. 8 a hammer.
You're trying to play neutral. Here's a back air. Trouble. We saw Fox come up with a hot start with that. What was it? A fair to dare?
Mm-hmm. Oh, back air to dare.
Back air to dare.
At like 20%.
Yeah, he goes for those.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Still
because
close.
you just like you get hit by it and you're like, oh man, that sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, you're down there and
Boom.
you're like, oh, now you have a long time to think about it.
Mm-hmm. Each move has such a large amount of like hit stop that you're sitting there and like, ah, that hurt, and then
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay. Whatever you say, DeDeDe.
Going now. I feel like to Blank Name's favorite stage.
Yeah.
All I see is circle camping on this stage.
But I do know Fox likes the stage as well.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's not a lot to dislike about this stage. That was a very poor choice of move. Why would you do that?
Wow.
The only
that
other
grab?
person who I see use that move in neutral is DeDeDe, and every time he does it, it's stupid too. Nobody should do that. As a community, we should be better and stop pressing that button.
I think it's funny though. When it hits.
It's funny and terrible. Simply be better. That's all.
Simply be better.
Cool. Okay, back over to Mythra. We do want the speed. Just kidding. We don't want the speed. Gordo's gonna make this one pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't set up Gordo. He got very greedy.
Yeah, he's just kind of throwing out aerials, deciding not to, you know, just set up shop.
And swinging at what? I don't know if he just thinks. I guess if the Pyra Mythra simply does not recover correctly, you know, there's the time where they have hang time before they grab the ledge.
Wow, what an angle.
That move is so DIable.
Man, he's not getting any of these fairs, and usually he's good for it, you know?
Yeah, he's been whipping pretty heavy. I feel like after he whips the first one, he could wait a little bit before the second one, but he's not waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, at least he teched that one. Picked up the where he dropped. Okay. Drop shield a little bit early. Oh, that was a really good idea, actually, Hikey.
Yeah, almost. Oh, well, there goes the stock anyway. Pretty even, though. And I don't know, I'm just not seeing that win, you know, that. Oh!
Maybe it's 50-50. Maybe
he was not kidding about them being off stage, just kind of
yeah,
like.
they just kind of die when they're out. And now, my question is, what was he doing out there?
What are you doing?
You know the meme that's going around now where it's just the guy? I feel like he was in a grocery store or something. What are you doing over there?
Haven't seen
We're
that one.
just hanging out. Oh, it's beautiful.
What were you saying about the
The guy's, yeah, it's a terrible idea. It's a bad move. It doesn't do anything good for you. If there's ever an opportunity where you connect that move on somebody else, you could have hit something way better.
Oh, that back in almost hit.
Blank name really behind at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at percents where back air will probably just smack.
And Fox loves this too. He's just mashing the air, you know.
And why not?
Yeah.
Honestly, it's a fine trade.
Yeah.
Yeah, back air just smacks. You can't whiff. Character, shake of the head.
Yeah.
DeDeDe does not win this, by the way. There's no way. Look at that. It was simply a skill issue. That's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, that down air.
Yeah. That now, you got killed at like 23 times. But many characters can do that if you find yourself off stage for no reason. So here we are.
Yeah.